All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dowell. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by this so-called cross-culture analysis or this sexual revolution, the perversion of it. Who's going to define what or whatever may happen? Elder Rufus sent to me an article right here, and I'm going to read this thing. I'm going to sit here and read this and go over this. I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about on these videos. So right here we have, y'all see who that is. Where's the camera? Right there. Y'all see who that is, right? That's Will Smith and Jada Pickett Smith. All right, and look what it says right there. Let me read it. Jada Pickett Smith says she's been in a non-sexual, what's that word, Carol? Throuple? Throuple? So I guess you got double, triple, I don't know, with Will Smith, look at this, ex-wife for years. First of all, you gotta ask yourself, what the hell is that? And what is this throuple stuff? Throuple. See, this is some sick stuff right here. Let's go on here. Look at this. And this is actually reported today, June 24th, 2019. When she walked down the aisle more than 20 years ago, Jada Pickett Smith signed on for a life with more than just Will Smith. That's because the Independent star husband already shared a young son with his ex-wife, Cherie Zampellino. Jada spoke about their relationship on the latest episode of her Facebook watch show, Red Table Talk, which is entitled Unconventional Relationships, and prominently features the term throuple. See, they be making up words and making up stuff all the time in this generation we live in. All right, throuple. Let's see what this thing is, which is defined on an episode as three people having a consensual romance. You hear that? Three people having a consensual romance. You know what's so interesting though? Well, it's not so foreign to me, is that I had a non-sexual throuple for years with Cherie, Jada said. Now, if anybody believe that this is a non-sexual relationship, I got some beachfront property on the moon, and I'm working on buying some real estate on Mars right now. So all you gotta do is contact me. The only thing we're waiting for is the shuttle to be able to get you up there. But until then, I'm giving discounts. I'm selling acres of land on Mars for $5,000 an acre. Go ahead and line up and get ready to sign up. And of course the date of delivery is to be determined. You people surely can't believe this. Non-sexual relationship with Hollywood, these folks right here. Okay, let me go on in. Anyway, when you have your husband that is taking care of another woman and spending time with another woman, it's the same thing. The Girls Trip star spoke candidly about her relationship with Cherie and the fact that it was so bad when she and Will were first married. On the very first episode of Red Table Talk, Cherie was our first guest. The woman recalled clashing early on in their relationship before coming to a place of mutual respect. Here's the one thing I will say in hindsight. Jada told Cherie, because I didn't understand marriage, I didn't understand divorce, I will say that I probably should have fell back. The women ended up exchanging compliments, with Cherie saying, my son could have not had a better bonus mom. These folks are polygynists. I don't care what the hell they calling this. This is polygyny, period. An episode on unconventional relationships was, as usual, co-hosted by Jada's daughter, Willow Smith, and her mom, Adriana Banfield Jones, who affectionately referred to as Grammy. Jada explained from the start that they addressed the topic because Willow has been interested in learning more about polyamory. Willow. Ooh, hey, all you people giddy over this stuff now? Huh? See, government is not going to regulate what you do in your bedroom. I don't care where it's supposed to be acceptable or not. On my last video, I had somebody make a statement and said, Pastor Dowell, you're trying to validate and you're looking for justification. Or they say you're looking for justification for polygyny. First of all, anyone who participates in a biblical lifestyle, they're not asking permission from nobody. They just simply live their lives. They're not trying to seek no validation from no one. It makes no difference whether you reject it or accept it. Your opinion is totally irrelevant. What you think and your emotions about it is totally irrelevant. You have no authority whatsoever at all, and they don't care. They just live it. So therefore, the burden of proof is on you to prove what they're doing is wrong. Because to prove that wrong, you got no further to start with the LGBTQUABCDEFGHIJKLMNOP movement. And now you look how openly all these people are talking about this stuff. I told you, this is a perverted sexual revolution outside of the word. Anything that the Bible says is lawful, the world hates and is against it. But when the Bible says that something is an abomination, the world loves and they're all for it. That's why you don't hear the outcry. Let's go on. So Willow want to learn more about polyamory, which is defined on the show as loving multiple people but not swinging. That's what you call double talk, which is more about casual sex. They noted it was not the same as polygamy, which is when a man has multiple wives. No, it ain't. Polygamy is not when a man has multiple wives. Polygamy is when a man has multiple partners. And polygamy could be defined any type of different way. Polygyny is the proper word. That's when a man can have multiple women. And I might add this. There is no word in the Hebrew or in the Greek that a woman is defined as a wife. That is a new English construct given to us by our European counterparts. Let's go on. At the part of the episode, when the viewers asked questions, Jada was asked if she'd ever be interested in part of a throuple. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. You ever heard that word before?
Never.
Throuple. Throuple. Anyway.
It's got to be throuple.
Hell yeah, Jada said. You know what? I could do a throuple. I could probably be romantically engaged with somebody else, but I can only have sex with one person. You mean you can only have sex with one person at a time? That's what you're talking about. I'm sexually monogamous. That's the way that all women's supposed to be. Period. But I definitely could be romantically poly. Maybe if I was back in the day, but today I could only have one. I could have only one. Okay. Jada acknowledged that she had one threesome in the past, but she said she hadn't liked it. I had a threesome once, Jada said, as Willow covered her face. You believe that adults talking like this in front of their children? Huh?
The children
Adults, parents are talking like this in front of their children.
Okay, they do that.
I was very, very young, like early 20s. I didn't like it. I just didn't have the level of intimacy. Adriana, who married for the 4th time in 2016, for the 4th time, now Pastor Dowell's got more validation. For the 4th time in 2016, admittedly had trouble understanding polyamory. Maybe if I were younger, but certainly not at this time in my life, she said. I find it so challenging to be in a committed relationship that I'm in. I have so much work to do on myself, you damn sure do. And we talk endlessly, to try to make sure that we are on the same page. I can't imagine that now you bringing somebody else in. Girl, bye. Let me tell you something. These some sick dogs. These some sick individuals. That's what it is. And I keep trying to tell you, the world out there that don't know the word and are not scholarly students of the word, you love anything that this wicked, perverted house of ill repute of the United States of America puts down, but you hate anything that's righteous. And you'll fight it tooth and nail, and guess what? I hope you keep on fighting it. I hope you keep on being rebellious, stubborn, stiff-necked, stout-hearted. But wait till your grandchildren start bringing in male and male partners, female and female partners, and wait till they start getting sex changes and stuff. We're going to see if it's funny then. This is a sick, sick world. I'm going to stay set apart. At least out there in the country, there's peace, there's rest, and at least our children are being raised what we know what the Bible says what's right from wrong. Yes, they are. Homeschool, set apart, the only way to live.